A young girl was stolen from here, and she was found here. Hello, true crimerers. This is the case of Brittany Locklear. Viewer discretion is advised. Brittany was born on October 14th, 1992 in Rayford, North Carolina. Growing up, Brittany was described as just a really good, well-behaved kid who absolutely loved everyone she met. And her family would say that she actually really loved going to church. However, there's not much more information about her because she was only allowed to live for 5 years. So Brittany lived here in Rayford, North Carolina, which is located in Hoke County, and it has a pretty small population. At the time, she was a kindergartner and she was attending West Hoke Elementary School, and that was her destination on this particular morning. It was January 7th, 1998. Brittany, who was 5 years old, and her mom would go out to the bus stop right outside their home. Brittany was dressed in a green and white shirt. She had on green denim overalls, a little green hair tie, and green and white sneakers. And then just before walking to the bus stop, she would put on her little Red Riding Hood jacket. She was ready for the school day. The bus stop is located right here. Her home was just behind it, about 500 feet. As the mother and daughter were waiting for the bus, Connie, Brittany's mom, would go back to the house real quickly because she needed to use the restroom. The bus stop was within line of sight of the house. A few minutes later, her mom comes back and Brittany is gone. She assumed the school bus had picked her up, but to make sure, I guess she would then go to the school or call the school, but they told her that Brittany was not there. So Connie called 911 immediately. When she called, they told her, "We've already gotten calls about your daughter." This is because several witnesses observed Brittany being kidnapped off the side of the road. A man driving a pickup truck skidded to a halt, snatched her, and then drove off with her in a matter of moments. So then a citywide search began. Hundreds of volunteers would help search for the little girl. They would end up finding her backpack, but not Brittany. But at 2 p.m. the following day, Brittany was found. The 5-year-old girl's deceased body was found just here in this ditch. This was 3 miles away from her home. She had no clothes on, and it was likely she was sexually assaulted, and her cause of death was drowning. Police began searching for known sex offenders in the area, but they came up with nothing. At one point, they suspected Brittany's stepfather, but he was completely cooperative. They also had DNA found with Brittany, and that DNA did not match him. In 2002, they found a photo of Brittany inside of a firefighter's locker, so they kind of suspected him. They tested his DNA, not a match. Why he had that photo, I don't know. By 2015, they finally developed a full DNA profile on the suspect, but it's never matched a single person, and her murder has gone unsolved. If you have any information